Do you know that Ashes is going on in this time? Yeah, mainly we can see that Miami already won another trophy in this place. Hey guys, welcome back to the news presentation. I'm here, Sarar Mahdi. You know, today is our 8th December. Yeah, now we are in December. And yeah, after a long time, I'm back with again the news presentation. You know, there was my exam. That's why I was inactive about making content. By the way, I'm back again to take all of the news in front of you all. So we have also so many enjoyable and interesting and hot news, of course, to present those. So don't delay, let's present. Our first news is, we can see this is Rashida Begum's son Shahelana left house to join the mass protest in the Shampu July 18 last and never returned. She was later told to be read as an identified victim holding a photo of the lifeless body, and she is too teary-eyed and hopeful to finally leave her son's grave at the Raya Bazaar graveyard, where the CID yesterday began examining the body 114 and defined motives of the July uprising for identification story on page 12. And mainly in the page 12 we can see the full story of the, and this is just a thing. And mainly you can see here a mother is here who is Rashida Begum's, and his son Suhail Rana was missing from a very early time, that is 18 July, and after a long time he finally found his grave, and in this place, which is the Raya Bazaar graveyard, which you can see. The picture is here and the dead body of him. And then we can see EC all sets for polls referendum in February. Chief Election Commission tells Yunus. And here you can see mainly this is about something maybe elections, and some of the points we can see in this place. And let's read what are these actually. Scheduled to be announced this week, voting hours extended by 1 hour. Additional secret booths will arrange EC to meet president on Wednesday. And here we can see some of the points or some of the things, and mainly we know these are the most important thing because they highlighted it with in a different color. By the way, we already saw that. And another thing that is 300 company asked BB for 2 lakh crores like a loan restructuring. And here we can see maybe this is something for this we can see. And yeah, we can, and again we can see some points here. Let's read these also. Default loans stood at 6.44 lakh crore, or 63% of total loans. And then 4 lakh crore taka default loans stock in lawsuits, and defaulted loans contracted among the top 50 boroughs. BB asked banks to reduce bad loans, reduce the restricting policy with lawful loaners, and also applied for the facility. And here we can see the points also. And now we can move to our another thing, that is this one. NCP AB Party Rastro Sangers then Andalon forge new lines. And here we can see for about the new thing. And by the way, another thing that is, people saw what they did in 1971. Tariq asked job at Jamaat. At maybe something is going on between these two. And also the big what is the good tagline we can see. I mean the headline, what they want to mean here. People saw what they did in 1971. Mainly they want to say that what they did actually in the 1971 from him. By the way, he knows better that what he did actually. And then we can see that is ship for a leafest forest built by Manan Buria Bahini. And here we can see mainly this is a forest, or they built something here, and which you can see the full things is here obviously. And now we will go to our next page. In this page, we can see our first thing is here. A meeting we can see, let's see what is this. Election commissioners led by their chief AMM Nasiruddin and me chief advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus at Jamuna yesterday to the brief him to the preparation for the upcoming election and referendum. And then there is a little meeting is going on with so many what do I say here, so many officers here. We can see also the chief advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus also is here, and mainly this is the going on a thing or maybe a meeting for the elections, about that upcoming election and referendum. And what is this? This is DIG faces inquiry over obscene messages to the junior colleague. And here you can see full thing. And maybe the other things are we already described about in our front page, and the full description you may find it here. And yeah, I'm obviously showing you these. Of course, you can find these in this place. And now we will move to our third page. In this page, we can see again in the meeting. What is the meeting? Let's see. Speakers at a roundtable titled Violence Against Women and Children in Bangladesh, a call of a strategic action jointly organized by UNICEF, Plan International, and the Daily Stars and the Daily Star Center in the capital yesterday. And mainly, this is for the mainly UNICEF, and of course, it's an international organization. And what is the title? The Violence Against Women and Children in Bangladesh. This is the main thing, and the arranged a meeting at a round table in a Daily Stress Center, which you can see. And of course, according to them, this is international news from the UNICEF. And another thing that is country falling to shield children from violence, and another thing that is about a violence. And what speakers tell discussion warn of weak protection at family community levels. And let's see the recommendation. What do you want to recommend us? Proper functioning of child protection committees, train social work, especially at the union level, and then we can see coordination among police, admin, social service, specialized traiнаbles for child sexual abuse cases, and then speed for DNA forensic medical report processes. And yeah, we can see the recommendations are here, and then we can see the energy crisis, a failure of governments. And yeah, this is an energy crisis. Of course, this you might be saying this is a failure of the governments. And here you can see what are they happening in this place, and you can see you may find these in this place. And another biggest thing seems like I can find, and what is this actually? Looks like a very big answer. So many people are here together. Let's see. A group of children from 7 of the government colleges in Dhaka holds a seat of the front in a Shikha Bhavan demanding prompt of implementation of the Dhaka Central University organized police set up the barricade and suspended vehicular movement and the secrement due to the protest causing the traffic congestion and suffering to the computer. The photo was taken yesterday noon. And yeah, we can see this is mainly about the Dhaka University, and there are so many students are here together, or maybe something they are talking about. And yeah, we can see this is here. And we can go to our next page now. And from a very first thing that is, I can see a lifeline for safe voluntary blood transfusions. And here you can see the mainly this one work is going on about the bloods, and mainly also they talk about here. And yeah, we again got another news about the dengue. This is going on. That is 2 more die of dengue, 416 get hospitalized. And here mainly they gave us the last 24 hours news maybe. And actually this is of course the day by day is going on, and this is still uprising. At least 1 killed for a day we can see in this place. Of course, be more careful about against these. And another thing that is nomination row, 8 Heart as BNP factions clash in Gazipur. 10 motorcycles set on fire. And here we can see very, very dangerous situation is here. We can see 10 motorcycles in the fire right now, and also 8 Heart as BNP factions in the Gazipur in a clash. We can see mainly, before the election, we may find so many clashes that are going on between the parties. Yeah, this is the main thing. Another thing, we can find it here in our international news. And yeah, our first thing is civil defense personnel and relative exam the graves at the all of the above at the hospital transfer the remains the official beside in the sites in Gaza City yesterday. And here you can see maybe this is a dead body, and he's keeping it in the grave, and here we can see the picture of that. Another thing, this is here, second phase of Gaza plan, close Israeli PM. Two Palestinians killed in Israeli fire in West Bank. And here you can see still this is going on, that this is killed. And of course, this is not very much good. Of course, it's a very bad thing for all of us. And we can see too that is insomnia and anxiety talks and Venezuelans army used in this is the 5,600 more soldiers. And here you can see about the Venezuela, you can see. And our last thing about this page is what is happening here exactly. Let's see what is there happening. People walk past the missed house after the landslide tragic by the cyclone region in Ulapane village and near the Naukali in Kandy, Sri Lanka yesterday. The Sri Lankan authorities issued the fresh and the landslide warning of the rain and the continue to lash areas already devastated by the powerful cyclone with a death toll rising 627. And also this is very much biggest amount as the death, because you can see for the cyclone there could be many people lose their life. Of course, this is very much dangerous to be more careful about these natural disasters. Do you know that Ashes is going on in this time? Yeah, you're right. You listened. And actually, unfortunately, I didn't keep the most important news in front of you all. And of course, this is in the sports category. You know that. And yeah, let's listen what we will see in this Ashes. And the first one is this. They say Australia isn't it a place of the weak man? We were definitely not weak, but we need to find something from the England captain Ben Stokes. And what is from the Steve Smith? Let's see. Great day. First 2 day were pity event game joined when we are able to exchange to get the new ball under the lights. That was curious for us. Australia stand in skipper Steve Smith. And then we can see the Ashes Hall fighting away for England. England are now starting down to the barrier in the Ashes, having the support another compressions 8-wicket defeat against Australia on the day 4 of the day night of the second test of the Barrison on the Sunday. And historic suggests and Ben Stokes men trust now must now overcome over the odds to the retain the turn, and as they trail the 5-match series 2-0. And we can see, we know in the Ashes of the 5 matches, five of test match already 2-1 the Australia, and they are very leading the series right now, and there are only 3 tests are left now. And now let's see, can England do anything? By the way, we can see what is happening here. Maybe the coach is training some of the players of the Bangladeshi. Tiger 6 right mixed in the openers heavy top order. Maybe he's teaching for the top orders what are they doing for the most better quality or the most better good performance. And yeah, you can see he's just training, and that some days later we will face, or they will face, a T20 World Cup or ICC T20 World Cup, you can see. And they mainly for that there is no more match or series before that, so mainly they are training with their coach in this time, which you can see. And now we can see another thing. What is this? This another sports we may see in this place. And this is BAF's national-wide drive push 50,000 school kids on the track. And really this is the different thing which you can see. And by the way, let's read or let's see what are more we can see. And this is maybe another winning things which you can see from the football or the leagues. And let's see what is this actually. The moment Messi Miami and has been waiting for. And yeah, mainly we can see that Miami already won another trophy in this place. And what is happening? Let's read something. Lionel Messi inspired entire Miami to the first ever MLS Cup in the title on a Tuesday and playing a starting role with a 3-1 victory over Vancouver, which played in Florida. And yeah, finally in this place MLS Cup, they won the first one, or I'm not sure what the first one means. By the way, they won another one or the first one in this place. And of course, this is the very biggest thing for the Inter Miami fans, of course, also for the Messi lovers. By the way, I think you all enjoyed these news, and of course, we saw very much interesting and also hot news and also Champions news in this place. I think altogether this was amazing actually. And to get these types of news, of course, subscribe our channel and follow our page. Also hit a like in this video. I think you all enjoyed this very much. That is it for today. Allah Hafiz.